Hey folks, Fernando doing another video for the Modern Survivalist, and in this case I'd like to show you guys some of the things Santa brought me for Christmas. I did pretty well this year. Of course, as we all know, Christmas, holidays, New Year, this is the time for us to be with family. That's what really matters the most. Still, it's cool to get some nice stuff, and I thought I might as well share it with you. Before I get started with this, I just want to thank everyone for the support throughout this year. Everyone that subscribed to the channel. If you haven't subscribe, of course, please do so. You have the link there. You have the little notification bell button so as to get notifications of new videos. Everyone that's following me on Instagram, Furfal308, and of course, everyone that bought my book, Street Survival Skills, Modern Survival Manual. I do believe it's stuff that helps you out, especially for what's coming. No doubt about that whatsoever. But also, when I see the support on all of this that I do, it just gives me more energy so as to continue working harder, better, and just creating better content for you folks. It's a wonderful feeling, and when I get these messages either through Instagram, where I try to reply to people when I have the chance, if I have the time for it, or just when I read the comments, which I do read. I try to read all of them, the comments in the videos, and when I see that you're subscribed, that just feels like, yeah, this guy gets it. This guy is supporting the channel, is supporting my work, and it just feels fantastic. So let's get to this. I usually don't worry all that much about the gifts and such, but this year it's been quite good. And I'll be honest, some of this stuff I got myself. So let's get started with the obvious one. This is the Cold Steel Special Forces shovel. I got this one for myself. I'm not gonna be saying that my wife got me the shovel, because if not, she's gonna be I'm going to be hearing about it, but I've always wanted one of these. I just saw it just a couple days before Christmas. I saw the link in Amazon. I'll leave the link. I'll check if I see anything interesting about this. If I see the link for it in Amazon, I'll leave it below. But I had my eye on the Cold Steel shovel for several years now. This time I saw that they had done a nice discount just a couple days before Christmas. So what the hell, I just got it. I have the original one, which is the original German or Eastern Europe or former communist bloc shovel, which, yeah, I guess it has been used by the Spetsnaz, the Russian special forces, in other countries as well, but this is the original, this is the real deal, this is the one they copy, and as you see, it's pretty much the same thing. And in fact, the Cold Steel one is a little bit better, because instead of having a rivet, this is welded in place. I'm sure the steel is also better in the Cold Steel one. Lots of videos about it. It's great as an entrenching tool, as a shovel. It can be used quite effectively as an axe, because it's heavy and it can be quite sharp. As a weapon as well, can be used like that, as a prying tool. Anyway, just a nice tool to have, maybe in the car, in your kit. Then one of the things I got, the GShock. I have a couple watches. I'm not a big watch guy, but I like a few things. I like the classic GShock. So they did this retro version of one of the earlier GShocks. Man, does it look nice. It has that vintage look to it. I've always liked the way these look, and as years went by, I ended up buying maybe better stuff that had more functions, or just solar or whatnot, but I like the vintage one as well. I think this is one of the nicer looking GShocks. So yeah, and you see lots of military guys and cops use it. Usually you see some very pricey, very fancy and expensive watches being promoted as this is what the military use. Guys, most of the military and law enforcement folks that are even someone into watches, you will see them with GShocks. That's the 90% of the time it's going to be one of these watches, and not something that costs $500 bucks. But yeah, you see these GShocks and among military very, very frequently, especially this model. This is the DW6900, I believe it is. But anyway, I'll leave the link below for you guys if you want to get one of these. A shirt and t-shirt. This is from Helly Hansen, which is looks like a HK almost, so I like the logo, and a black Jack, that's Jack Jones t-shirt. I got one of these binos. These are from Slowkey. These were well priced in Amazon and had nice reviews. So yeah, again, I'll leave the link if I find it. They seem to be quite good. I mean, the reviews in Amazon are pretty nice. And maybe now it even dropped in price. You know how this is. They always try to, they spike the prices just before Christmas. Then they keep on, making more discounts and whatever. So These are 10 by 50, and they have quite large lenses, so it should have good amount of light in there, should have good visibility, and the reviews are good. Also, I actually got these first for my son, and they were not the exact size. These one did fit me quite well, so I kept these and ordered another one for my kid, but I kept these ones, yeah. Why not? These are supposed to be waterproof. In general, Columbia does a good work with their clothing and their footwear. The shoes I have from Columbia are quite good, so I'm expecting the same results from these. I've had bad luck with the Merrell ones, which are kind of in the same line, at least aesthetically. These would not be like heavy boots or anything, but for light hiking or even a little bit more than that, these are quite comfortable. Like a general use shoe for daily wear, this is going to be perfectly fine, and a little bit beyond that. If you're going to be really worried about mud, water, and snow, you will want a higher actual boot, because even if this is waterproof, you just have not much of a protection here. But if you're stepping on a puddle, or if it's raining a little bit, you're not going to be getting your socks wet that easily through the fabric of the shoe. And then finally, as you see over here, I got these at a discount. These were also priced well, and I'll see if there's anything still going on in Amazon. These are the Baofeng GT3TP Mark III. And that's kind of a mouthful, but it's basically your same UV5R, but like an upgraded version. It has a little bit of a bigger battery. It's supposed to be 8 watt and high. Some of the testing I've seen on YouTube says about 7.5, give or take. But they're okay. They're just, and especially at the price, it was almost like your classic UV5R. It has a better antenna, I believe, than the original one, this aftermarket. But there's supposed to be a little bit more power, a little bit more battery. So yeah, why not? Basically, the function is the same as your classic UV5R.
Channel mode.
Have your channel mode, frequency mode. So I was programming these. I have to do a separate video on how to program your ham radios. You have to use it with maybe some of your other stuff, and basic usage of this. I'm slowly getting the hang of it, as it always is the case. You don't know something, and little by little you start learning, and you find out cool stuff. So yeah, eventually I'll do another video about these. But I have a couple, so it's going to be a couple more radios to have in the kit. It's not a bad idea. We talked about this with Matt Bracken, which, by the way, I have to send him a message and see if we're going to be doing it, our show this weekend, maybe tomorrow, 3 p.m. I guess, if we end up doing it. I have to check with him see if he's busy with the holidays, with Christmas and all this stuff. If not, we're going to be seeing you folks tomorrow. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Had a little bit of fun talking about some of this stuff. See you in our next video. Have an awesome day.